Hi, beautiful Scorpio. This is Mary Ellen. Welcome to Moonrise Cottage for your April 2019 love tarot reading. My guides are saying I call them your soulmate reading. If you're new, welcome. It's wonderful to have you here. I encourage people please to click the thank you button, known from YouTube as the like button. It helps my channel, and I do appreciate it. So, let's see. All the information you need about me, of course, the links are below in the information box if you want to contact me for any reason. What I do is I pick 3 signifier cards. My guides have been saying this today. For some reason, I've never heard that from them before. To take a look at the overview of the energy in which you are swimming, they're saying. So they're paying homage to already Scorpio. So that you can understand your soulmate. Who is this person? What are they adding to your life? What are they taking from your life, if anything? What's unfolding? And how do you navigate your way through this? There was a very intense soul cycle reading that came out from my guides for April, Scorpio, for you. It's imperative, they're saying, that you go look at that. It's on my channel in a playlist that says April Soul Cycle Readings or something like that. Please go look. Really important. If you have time, if you have the inclination, always good to look at your cohort because you share similar strings of energy, similar vibrations, and there may be information for you there. And then, as always, rising sign, moon sign, Venus sign. So right now we have this aspect coming forward. Today's the 4th. We are coming to the new moon in Aries tomorrow, and we are finishing up the Mercury retrograde cycle and coming into this moment of beauty with Pisces and Venus, or Venus and Pisces, sorry. So be aware of all those things because they are the aspects, the energy patterns that do affect you. So let's take a look at Squirrel from the Animal Medicine cards. Squirrel teaches you to plan ahead for the winter. Squirrel medicine can come in many forms. This furry creature is very diverse. The erratic behavior of squirrel has bested many a forlorn hunter. And it stands to reason there are benefits to being able to circle a branch at lightning speed. The erratic behavior of squirrel can get nerve-wracking if you are dealing with persons who have squirrel medicine. Trying to calm them down enough to accomplish something may drive you nuts. But the gathering power of squirrel medicine is a great gift. It teaches you how to gather and store your energy for times of need. It teaches you to reserve something for future use, whether it be a judgment, opinion, a savings account, candles, etc. In today's world of times and fortunes, changing times and fortunes, it is the wise person who prepares for the future. Our prophecies have all spoken of the end of the millennium and the changes to come. Squirrels are friendly medicine to have, and in light of any possible future rainy days, it's a message that calls you to be prepared. Love yourself enough to gather the goods that will meet your needs in times of scarcity. You are being told to honor your future by readying yourself for change. So beautiful, massive change for you this month, Scorpio, from your soul cycle reading. A very deep and profound shamanic shift and change through an initiation process. So again, my guides are saying, please go look at that. Next, we see from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, the Child. And it shows the way to joy and happiness. This energy offers you a return of second innocence, a time born of wisdom, not naivete. This card allows you to correct your course and offers you a second chance. It brings you the possibility of redemption and entering heaven while on earth. You are invited to have beginner's mind so that you can see life anew for the first time. Remain open to learning and discovery. Really interesting. So look at the world through the eyes of a child. I love that. And then, cosmic butterfly from the beautiful Journey of Love Oracle is self-explanatory. It's a really beautiful card, and there is some kind of transformation going on as you engage with your soulmate. And it might be that because of what you're going through, this is what they are going through. This is how they experience the experience of being with you. And perhaps they are assisting. And if they are a true soulmate, some kind of heart chakra awakened partner, this is going to happen automatically. So there's this notion of gathering nuts for the winter. Prepare yourself for change in the, okay, Spirit's saying climate. I guess I'm biting that back because we talk about climate change. It's not like that. But Spirit's talking about the aura around you, the energy. Because, Scorpio, you are changing in a way that's profound. So when we think about your soulmate, you know, it might be that you have some beautiful, kind of squirrely, very energetic, very sweet, looking at you, sort of in awe through the eyes of a child, and seeing you transform because the child is looking into the cosmic butterfly. It's kind of giving me a chill, Scorpio. So there's the first card. So we're just asking for, okay, that was my guides coming through. Hang on, what are they saying? They're asking you to save aside a little bit of energy while you go through your transformation for your beautiful soulmate, who is somebody who's very innocent, who's inside their own transformation. It is because of the energy that they share with you. I think they're going to help you. Scorpio, you need somebody that you feel really, really safe with, especially when you go through this kind of transformation that's happening for you this month. Very definitely. So, Spirit, what is it that Scorpio needs to know? There's another card. Interesting. All right, so there's the first three cards. Look at that. I'm not surprised to see that at all. Let me put the cards down for a second, figure out where these go. Yeah, look. Ooh, Scorpio. Okay. Anxiety. It's interesting. Spirit, what do you want? I'm going to ask my guides where they want these cards. Wow, there's a, okay, let me just put them down for you. Look at that. So this was the first card out. I think I am going to put it right there. I think there's some anxiety inside of you and then perhaps your soulmate about the changes that are coming forward, and are you ready? Can you handle it? Winter's coming, sort of a feeling like that. It may be that there's something going on inside the relationship, because this was the next card out. All right, let's put it right there. Let's just line them up. And this, obviously, the star card goes with the cosmic butterfly. So there's something coming forward. It may be that your soulmate is going through some intense anxiety, and that you know, obviously is going to affect you. And they are, Spirit keeps telling me, someone innocent. They do hold the eyes of a child. And it's interesting that we see the Three of Pentacles here. It is about building something sacred. So when we see this card, we see the notion, if you will, of standing in the temple, building the temple. And the sacred realm comes, you know, the monk is there, perhaps the lord of the manor. My guides are saying a money holder. It's interesting, they've got hearts on their cloak, isn't it? I love it. And they're talking about the plans. What do you need from us? What is it that you can tell us? You've been working on this project. I love it. So the notion of being the builder, being the apprentice, someone young who has learning to do, but is standing in the temple in line with their sacredness. And they know because, okay, my guides are saying because they are aligned with you, they know, and now I'm getting a rush of energy into my heart chakra. They are feeling a little bit of anxiety because, Scorpio, you are so deep. And it could be that because they are aligned with you, they are experiencing a type of love that literally connects them to the universe, because, Scorpio, that is what happens when someone connects with you in a love bond. It's all about using your love and your sexuality to reach the divine knowing of each other. And if you haven't seen any positive. Okay, my guys just said workshop. If you haven't heard any positive information on the internet, you know what? I'm going to put a link below this. I share it with my private clients. There is the ability to go so deep, and I've been talking with a number of people recently, all of whom have stelliums in Scorpio. It's deep. There are fears involved. It is, okay, my guides are, they always talk about Scorpio as, you know, the deep, dark, quiet at the bottom of the ocean. It is the reflection of the universe here on Earth. There is flow. They're talking about magnetism. So understand that the process you're going through is a great healing because of the cards that we see here. I'm going to put that right there. I think there's a brand new cycle coming forward. I love it. You are going to get clarity about whatever is causing you anxiety, beautiful soulmate of Scorpio, and how it is you make a new beginning. Because, you know, the readings, it feels like it's coming out a little bit backwards, doesn't it? So there's this notion of death and transformation. That's the 8th house, isn't it? We all know that. And we are going to have to come into the knowledge of self. Your soulmate this month, because they're aligned with you, they're going through a very similar process. So, but it's destiny, right? We see the destiny. We see the star card and the cosmic butterfly. My guides are saying, so don't worry about it, but just understand there's a lot of tenderness in this reading as well, and it's reflected by the medicine cards. It's interesting. All right, Spirit, what is it you need to say to the beautiful soulmate of the Scorpio and to beautiful Scorpio? Yeah, look, hang on. I want to show you something. See that? I almost just went right past it, but I'm going to pull it because of the nature of the card. There it is. The end of a cycle. Something difficult has been going on. And I think it does have to do, Scorpio, let me put my camera further back so you can see this. It has to do with this transformation that's going forward. I think the cycles of the moon are going to be very impactful for you this month. Secrets are going to come out. It is part of the reason you're going through the death and the rebirth. Things need to be known. And look, there's what's next. Queen of Cups. So Scorpio, my guides are saying there's not a lot that I really need to say to you because you know yourself. And if you don't, click the link that I'm going to put below this video, okay? Please do it. Because you are, they're saying you're heaven on earth. You are like Gemini. Okay. Hang on. Woo-wee. Spirit told me stop. You see that card? I love it. I hope you're going to love it too. Look, that's exactly what I was trying to spit out. My guides kept interrupting me. Do you see how the sacred knowledge is aligned with the Queen of Cups and the Star card, the cosmic butterfly? So Scorpio, understand that your soulmate is helping you with your transformation this month, and they are experiencing much the same. Of course, when there's a death and rebirth cycle, it brings anxiety. There is anxiety embedded into the Scorpio experience because it's hard to come to understand the quiet, mysterious energy of the deep, still water of the Scorpio psyche. So be very kind and very gentle and take some time. If you need some time, and you may be hearing from your soulmate that, you know, honey, I just have to prepare a little bit. I'm feeling a little squirrely. Maybe I need a day to myself. Things like that. Honor it and treat this person who is looking at you with the eyes of a child, and therefore through the connection, and my guides keep saying through the sexual connection, they are experiencing this. They're going to, unless they're completely shut down. And this person is not, but they are tender. They really are, and you know, it may well be another water sign, okay? Because of all the nature of the tenderness, my guides are saying. Really beautiful. So if you're the soulmate, you're cross watching. My guides are giving a shout out to you. In this time, it is okay. So my guides are telling me too. So that's a room. The spirit wants another one. I think it's one for each of you. Be tender with each other. Make sure you have the ability to really speak to each other about the things that are going on. Spirit says you don't have to obsess about it, and you don't need to require your soulmate to obsess about it, but you do need to acknowledge to each other and be aware, and then give each other the love, support, and sometimes the space that you're going to need, because you are both transforming very deeply. And this person may be healing wounds from childhood. That's part of what's coming through about this. Okay, Spirit. Ooh, there we go. Beautiful. All right, there are 3 runes here. Let's just put them down. We'll go through them. So this is the rune for harvest. It typically signifies time elapsing in order to harvest what is meant to come. I'm going to put it by the star card. This is about signals. This is Rado. It is about a journey. And the book always says embedded in it is the rune for joy, which is gorgeous. So let's put it right here with the death and rebirth cycle that you're going to go through. And then that is the rune for wholeness. I love it. I love it. And you know what's interesting? My guides are telling me to put it right here. There's no reverse position. The end of this cycle is going to bring you to wholeness. And it may be that you're with somebody from the past or somebody who's a past life. My spirit guides are saying someone who's returned to you, because of the reverse way the reading came out, and because we see notions of the child harkening back to childhood healing, things like that. So I'm going to read from the book just a little bit, give you the full source, my guides are saying. All right. Harvest is about a fertile season, typically 1 year. It's a rune of beneficial outcomes. The rune's name is Jera, and it applies to any activity or endeavor to which you are committed, and being committed is the operative word. And Scorpio, I know, you're committed to your loved ones, and if you are involved with a Scorpio and you're cross-watching, you best be committed, because otherwise they're going to just push you right out of their lives, as they should, because they can't handle it. I'm protective of my Scorpios. All right, so be aware no quick results can be expected. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed. Now you must cultivate with care. Okay, so then we have Rado. And I love this rune. It is about a sacred journey. This is about communion, union, reunion, and a journey. And that's why my guides were talking about this might be somebody from a past life connection. So this rune is concerned with communication, with the attunement of something that has 2 sides. Interesting. 2 elements. And with the ultimate union that comes at the end of the journey, when what is above and what is below are united and of one mind. And clearly we're talking about the type of love that a Scorpio engages in. Their love ability, if the Scorpio that you are engaged in a relationship with is whole and balanced. And if not, then it's hell to pay. And that's the stereotype about Scorpio. It's not really true. I think it's true of any sign, but with Scorpio, because of the depth of their nature, we know what can happen. So at this time, you're not intended to rely entirely upon your own power. Instead, ask what constitutes right action. Ask through a prayer or meditation, through addressing the witness self, the teacher within. Once you are clear, you can neutralize your refusal to let right action flow through you. Do not be intent on movement. Be content to wait. And while you wait, keep on removing resistances. As the obstructions give way, all remorse arising from trying to make things happen disappears. This journey is towards self healing, self change, and union. You are concerned here with nothing less than the unobstructed, perfect union. But the union of heaven and earth cannot be forced. Regulate all the excesses in your life. This part of the journey, the soul's journey, cannot be shared, and you may need to stand apart from like minded individuals. This is one of the cycle runes, and it carries within it the form for joy, because now the end is in sight. You are no longer burdened by what you've left behind, Scorpio. Heaven and earth above you and earth below you unite within you to support you on your way. A simple prayer for the soul's journey is I will, to will thy will. This is a prayer of intention. It is proper on any occasion and particularly appropriate as a preamble to healing. So it's interesting because my guides are talking about the nature of the Scorpio relationship and the way they're speaking. They are speaking to Scorpio about the soulmate in a way that is twin soul type of thing. Because they just said something, about you, and really they're talking about your soulmate. So there's a deep bonding going on. It's going to be a challenge, I think, to stand in yourself and not get enmeshed with another human being, which is never, ever healthy. And it's one of the problems that the twin flame community has that causes so much dysfunction in a lot of those relationships, partly because most of them are not twin flame. It's just what everybody has a psychological need to be involved in, my guides are saying. And most people aren't prepared for it, and they don't do the work that it takes when it does show up. So, Scorpio, if anybody was going to have twin flame, it would be you. Remember to be innocent. Remember to take this journey serious enough to look at it through the eyes of a child, understand the way your soul partner, your soulmate, your lover, is having the experience based on their own energy set point. You can't expect them to be you. It's very fascinating to me. So I think there are very many similarities here, but remember the cosmic butterfly that's inside the child, the innocent part of your lover, Scorpio, it's going to unfold in their own way, and they may come to a place of feeling a little bit like a squirrel on a branch, really happy, having lots of fun, rapid motion, a much different energy set point than yourself. Don't doubt that they are having a transformation. Be ready to love them for who they are and be able to provide the sustenance that they need. So Welu is the last rune. I put it on the Ten of Swords. It stands for wholeness, that which our nature requires. It embodies the impulse towards self-realization. It indicates the path you must follow, not from ulterior motives, but from the core of your individuality. Seeking after wholeness is the spiritual warrior's quest, and yet what you are striving to become in actuality is what by nature you already are. That's why this progression is here. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful. This is a rune of great power. It is time to become conscious of your essence and bring it into form, to express it in a creative way. So Welu marks a time for regeneration down to the cellular level, of course. For your soulmate, this is the process that they're going through while you're going through your initiation, Scorpio. Spirit says double whammy. Although this rune has no reverse position, there is reason for caution. You may see fit to withdraw or to retreat in the face of a pressing situation, especially if events or people are demanding that you expend your energy now in these moments. Know that such a retreat is a retreat in strength, a voyage inward for centering and balance. Timely retreat is among the skills of the spiritual warrior. So Wello counsels opening yourself up, letting the light into a part of your life that has been secret and shut away. To accomplish this may call for a profound recognition, for admitting to yourself something that you have long denied. There is a prayer known as the Gayatri. It embodies the spirit of the rune of wholeness. In traditional fashion, people would face the sun and recite the prayer. You, who are the source of all power, whose rays illuminate the world, illuminate also my heart, so that it too can do your work. While reciting the Gayatri, visualize the sun's rays streaming forth into the world, entering your heart, and then streaming out from your heart center and back into the world. There is a caution here not to give yourself airs. Even in a time of bountiful energy, you are required to face and vanquish your refusal to let right action flow through you. Nourish this capacity, for it is the mark of true humility. Practice the art of doing without doing. Aim yourself truly. Maintain your aim without manipulative effort. Meditate on Christ's words, I can of my own self do nothing. That's from John. The book of John, I don't know the Bible, I'm not a Bible person, says 5 and then 30. So I know a lot of you will know what that's about. So, for by our own power we do nothing. Even in loving, it is love that loves through us. This way of thinking and being integrates new energies and permits us to flow into wholeness, which is the ultimate goal of the spiritual warrior. And look at that. So, Scorpio, you're involved with a spiritual warrior, and this is their particular path. It is affected by the energy that the two of you share, but it is their own unique path. You have to really honor it and be gentle and loving with each other throughout this month of intense energy so that you can make the transformation and assist your soulmate as they are making the transformation. Write me some messages. I'm really curious to know, because if ever there was a Scorpio to Scorpio love reading, this one feels like that in a sense. So probably that's happening for some of you. So thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it. I didn't intend to speak that long, but that's what the guides wanted. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. Have a lovely month. Please click the like button on the way out for me. I appreciate it. It helps the channel a lot. It's amazing to me how much weight YouTube gives to that. I never realized till realized, so that's why I'm asking. Thanks, Scorpio. Enjoy this. It's pretty magical.